Hey, what's up, guys? Got another new podcast here for you. This is Tune In Sports. My name is Bryson, and we've got the Eagles game for this week. Just a little preview for it. And we're going to be taking on the Washington football team this week, and it's been moved to Sunday Night Football. Ever so exciting to get to watch the Eagles on prime time once again, especially this game because this game we are going to decide who represents our division in this game. The Giants beat the Cowboys earlier today, and so if we win, we will send the Giants to the playoffs, and if we lose, Washington will go to the playoffs. So we'll look forward to seeing what's going to happen with that. Honestly, I don't really care that much. I'm kind of happy that the Cowboys got eliminated, to be honest with you. But apart from that, I mean, it doesn't really matter anyways. Any way you slice it, it sucks. Because we had no chance. Every other team in our division still had a chance today going into the playoffs. They still had a chance to make it, but here we are going to be on the outside looking in. And that really sucks, but it's also not a surprise. I mean, all season long, inconsistencies, bad play calling, injuries, you name it, we had it. And just, quarterback change when we got a guy on our team that, was supposed to be our quarterback of the future. And he didn't play up to the standard that he was expected to play. And so he's been benched. So now we got our second round draft pick in there. And he's played, in the games that I've watched, he's played all right. But it just, he shouldn't be playing. It should be Wentz, and it's just unfortunate how things have worked out. I mean, I was super, super happy with him when he first came into the league, and I was like, man, if we could just get a season where he doesn't get injured, we'll really be able to do some stuff. But, here we are, a season where he wasn't injured, and he just hasn't performed. Now, I'm not going to say it's completely on him. He definitely could have played better this year, but, we had about 15 different sets of offensive line startings this season, and, the receivers have been injured, and tight ends have been out. I mean, running backs have been a variety of different people. It just hasn't been good. But, with that being said, there's a lot of it that does go on him, and it's just really unfortunate that that's been the case. But, with that being said, I really think I don't think he's horrible. I think he could still play somewhere. I just don't think I don't think that he will be playing anymore in Philly. This season he really did struggle. And, when your performance doesn't match up to what's expected, especially when you're making as much money as he is, you can blame it on other things. But at the end of the day, he should have played better, and he didn't. So, as sad as I am to say that, because I am a big fan of him as a person, but, how great of a person you are, or at least how great of and cool of a person, and as much as I am as much as I am of a fan of his as an individual, that doesn't win football games, and that doesn't equal success on the football field. And this season, he didn't have a lot of success on the football field. And, this season, watching him play was the subject of a lot of misery throughout the season. So, hopefully next season we can get it figured out. But, as far as this game goes tonight against Washington, not really expecting too much. I can honestly say I wouldn't be surprised if we ended up winning this game because, you know, it just seemed like the way it would go, where we'd show up for this game and win it, and take away Washington's chance to go to the playoff, and then send the Giants to the playoffs. It just seems like something that we would do. So I think we'll probably end up winning this game. Washington, they've probably been the most consistent team. I mean, if you can call it that. I mean, we're the NFC least this year, so I mean, in some respects, nobody's really played that consistent. But I would say that Washington's probably been the most consistent team, and probably the best team in the division all year. So I think, if anybody, they probably deserve to go. But I don't think it matters. I mean, whoever wins is just going to go out to the Tom Brady and the Buccaneers this year in the first round. So, I mean, it is what it is. Not all the way to in some respects. I hope we lose to Washington so they can be the one to go and get the beating, because I dislike Washington more than I dislike the Giants probably. So, but I mean, as far as that goes, I can really throw any of them out the bin, and that's fine with me. But with that being said, though, I think I'm looking for a lot of the same things we've been seeing to be coming in this game. A lot of the same garbage play calling. I'm sure we'll have it down where Peterson, goes for it on fourth, or he, goes for two when we don't need to. I'm sure that we'll either get out to a slow start and then we'll get behind, or we'll get out to a fast start and he'll make his usual adjustments and we'll look like crap in the second half. Or the ever so fun, hey, what's going on with this? We're going to go ahead and throw the ball a whole bunch of times and not run it enough. Or, hey, the running game looks like it might be working, so let's not do it. Or, hey, let's, run the option formation and the shotgun formation on the 1 yard line. It's all the same fun stuff. So, one way or another, I'm expecting a lot of it. And I'm expecting to be rather upset by the end. I realize this game doesn't mean anything, but I don't like losing, especially to teams that I can't stand. So the last thing that I want to do is lose this game tonight. I know nothing's on the line, but you know what? I want to send Washington home, and I just want to win. We're on Sunday Night Football, and I hope for a good game. But at the end of the day, our team has nothing to play for. Washington does, so we could easily just throw in the towel on the season and say, whatever. And, Doug Peterson got re-signed, so he's not re-signed, but he's going to keep his job. So he doesn't have anything that's, like, oh, if I lose this game, I could be out as a coach. His job is secure for this season, so he doesn't have anything to lose. And really the only thing we have to lose is draft position. But, drafting hasn't exactly been Howie Roseman's forte. We've made a lot of mistakes, missed out on a lot of great talent in favor of lesser players over our history. So I wouldn't be surprised if that's the case again. So honestly, where we end up in the drafting order doesn't matter to me. So with that being said, we'll just have to see. In closing, though, I'm taking the Eagles. I think we'll end up winning tonight. I think it'll be a tough game for sure, but I wouldn't be surprised if we won and send the Giants to the playoffs to meet their death at the hands of Tampa Bay. Now, I realize that Tampa Bay and the Giants played each other early in the season, and it was a tight game, but, I think with Tom Brady having a little bit more time on the Bucs now, more weapons, they'll do just fine. I think they'll probably win the game by more than they did last time. So, anyways, with that being said, if you guys like the video, like the content, make sure you hit the like button, subscribe, all that other fun stuff. make sure you check out Dent Sports for Denver, Detroit news. And as the season closes, we'll still be bringing you content talking about the playoffs and stuff. So thank you guys for watching, listening in. See you guys in the next video.